Welcome to another episode of Gaming News. Today we're going to talk about the ridiculous broken promises by Ubisoft to those who bought into the dream of NFT in their games. Thought you were going to be able to cash out on that sweet investment? Think again. Gamers getting screwed over by NFTs. Why is this not surprising? From Adrian's Corner, I am Adrian, and it's everything Ubisoft and NFTs, and it's starting right now. So, what happens when you've invested into NFTs in a game, and the game ends live support going forward, which in effect is killing the entire market? Well, that is precisely what is happening with the Ghost Recon Breakpoint game. See, Ubisoft recently announced that it had fully ended development on the game and that it will not be receiving new content updates going forward. This includes the NFTs. And if that wasn't bad enough, on the Ubisoft Quartz Digit site, there is a separate message congratulating those who have claimed Breakpoint NFTs as having left your mark on history. All this while at the same time promising more NFT drops to come in other games using their Quartz system. In full, the message reads, "Thank you to all Ghost Recon Breakpoint players who claimed their first digits. You own a piece of the game and have left your mark in its history. Stay tuned for more updates with features to the platform and future drops coming with other games." Now, aside from the condescending leaving your mark on history comment, what we are seeing here is essentially two broken promises when it comes to NFTs. The first was the idea that you could cash out. See, as a way to try and lure gamers into buying into what is essentially another type of microtransaction, it has been claimed that if you didn't want to play a game anymore, that you could just cash out with your NFT investments and get something back for your time and loyalty. But as we see here with the game ending support entirely, everyone will be looking to cash out all at once, which means that there will be no one left to buy. Which in turn means that if you invested in Ghost Recon Breakpoint NFTs, guess what? You've got nowhere to go with the money you put in. Essentially, you're screwed. Now, the second promise was another claim that NFT loot acquired could be used across multiple games. So follow me on this. The idea was, okay, Ghost Recon Breakpoint support ending? No problem. You can now use that sweet NFT loot in the next Ubisoft game. Except, well, no you can't, as apparently that was never on the table as they are contained only within that game. This has been reinforced by game developers having roasted the idea of using loot across games, a concept that Web3 believers keep bringing up as not even remotely realistic. Now, all of this shouldn't come as a surprise, as Ubisoft has been famously stubborn about their NFT dream, and now they have invested far too much into this project, both time and money, to stop now. Just think about the Quartz platform. What kind of development cost was there? Not to mention the new hires they've made specifically to support its Digits push. They're in it to win it, and they're not letting go. As an example of this effort to bludgeon gamers into embracing this new paradigm shift in gaming, Nicholas Poord, or however the hell you want to call it, vice president of Ubisoft Strategic Innovations Lab, recently went on the record back in January, right when the Breakpoint NFT drama was starting to really gain steam amongst players and even the online gaming press community. He said, "So it's really for them. It's really beneficial, but they don't get it for now. Also, this is part of a paradigm shift in gaming. Moving from one economic system to another is not easy to handle. There are a lot of habits you need to go against, and a lot of your ingrained mindset you have to shift. It takes time. We know that. So don't worry, folks. Big Daddy Ubisoft is here to show you a better tomorrow, whether you like it or not." And yet, just 3 months after making that statement, Ghost Recon Breakpoint's NFTs implosion could be seen as a prime example of the dangers of the promise of NFTs in games. So congratulations to all of those of you who were suckered into investing into this dream. Rather than you getting to own something of actual value, you in effect own a collectible digital item that just so happens to be indistinguishable from 1,000 other pieces of non-blockchain loot. I mean, what more is there to say on that? And that, my friends, brings this episode to a close once more. As always, thank you so much for joining me on the show today. From Adrian's Corner, I am Adrian, and I will see you all next time.